We're making a start to day 2 of our Toyota Supra project. We've already changed the interior, we have new bucket seats in it, we have a performance steering wheel, and the roll bar has been installed. That means the interior is pretty much complete. Today we're back at lightweight performance. We've already been to the test stand and we know the basic specs of the Toyota Supra. Now we're installing a new exhaust system, which means we'll know what performance it will give us later. We're also going to put wheels and tires on the Supra, and I'm going to drive it for the first time today. I'm really looking forward to that. But for now, let's put this in there. So we're under the car now, and there's a big component missing. But now I have Mark here. Yeah, now one of the most exciting parts of the Supra conversion begins, the exhaust system. Cool. As you can see, this is where we've taken off the entire exhaust system, this huge rear silencer. Then the exhaust system continues to the front of the engine. This is where a petrol particulate filter will sit later on. And here's the downpipe, which we've already rebuilt and converted to a downpipe from HJS. It has far fewer cells, which means that the exhaust gas is discharged from the exhaust gas charger much more quickly. It's good for performance and also sounds good afterwards. Cool. And then we'll have a look at the exhaust system, which I've already prepared. Let's see where the difference is between the standard and our system. It's still standard here because of the petrol particulate filter that I mentioned earlier. That's bad, isn't it? Yeah, nobody wants it, everybody needs it. Okay. This is the original exhaust system and/or the original rear silencer. This is our system that we're going to install now. The interior design is completely different from serial production. That is, we have a much better sound. We have much less velocity pressure than is the case with serial production, and this is also good for the performance. And we're going to try that out right away when we go to the performance test bench. But now, we're going to install everything and then put our foot down. Yes, Mark, now we have the Supra here in your very, very cool performance tester. And you've already taken a note of the basic data? Yes. And now we have to prove whether the modifications have done any good, right? That's the whole point of what we're doing. We've already measured the vehicle in its standard state, and yes, we'll now see what the modifications have achieved. Okay, Lucas, now explain to me what I actually have to do here. It's the same here as on the road. You drive up to 60 km/h as fast as you can in sixth. At 60, we have introduced a brake point, which means that the rollers slow you down so you can only drive 60. You slowly count to 25, that is 21, 22, 23, 24, and at 25 you go full throttle. Then the rollers also let you accelerate, and at the end of the revs you take your foot off the pedal, shift into neutral, and let the car coast again. That was the entire measurement. Okay, sounds doable. I'll try my luck.
Jawohl.
Okay, Mark, that was really exciting and thrilling. It was also very, very cool. A cool experience, thank you.
I don't think it was exciting as your first lap of the Nordschleife, which you drove at some point.
No, but it's something special.
Yeah, okay.
And what we see on screen now is what I know quite well from race weekends. We do a data analysis there as well, and it looks very similar.
Yes, that's exactly how it's structured. As we can see here, the measures we have taken have definitely achieved their goal. We're now almost 20 horsepower and 25 Newton-meters more compared to serial performance. You can also see it nicely on this diagram. The thin line is the serial performance of the vehicle, and the thicker lines are what you have just conjured up here on the test bench. And you can see that over the entire rev range, you have more and more power, more and more torque, and just at the top, towards the end of the rev range, you have a considerable increase in power. And the power and torque are available for a much longer time. I think this is a top result that we have achieved here, only with pure hardware changes. So it's a perfect result. Yes, I think so as well. That's something to be proud of.
And I'd say we'll unhitch now, make another quick pit stop at our workshop, put the track day tires on, then you can finally hit the road. Finally. Awesome. Let's do it. We chose a nice light 18-inch wheel so that we could bring the rotating masses down and simply generate greater driving dynamics. We went down from the serial 19-inch to an 18-inch so that we can use a slightly higher tire cross-section and simply have more play in the suspension setup. And we've changed the tires. Exactly. The road tire has a lot of tread to remove water. Something that is, of course, important in everyday life. We go on the track, and preferably in the dry, which means we need more rubber, more contact surface, more grip. I'll put the wheel on now. For those who are wondering, the rims you chose on Instagram, you will see them at the trade fairs and you can examine them there. So I won't win anything at the pit stop this year. Mark, we're finished with you now. Thank you very much. It looks much better than when we arrived here. Thank you very much for your work. Thanks, it was a great time. And you know, the accelerator's on the right. Keep it down. Perfect, that's what I'm going to do now. Exactly. Can hardly wait. Driving for the first time. Let's go. Finally, I get to do the first kilometers with it, and the feeling is already very good here in the interior. The seat fits, the belts are tightened again. Yes, now I feel well installed. The shift lights work wonderfully. I'm going to do a quick performance test. Yeah, it's okay. The exhaust sounds great. You can hear it well, but there's more to it. And that's our next topic. At Simon Motorsport, the car gets another performance boost on top. We'll be doing a lot more to the engine and much more in the future. Of course, the aerodynamics package is also absent. You can choose that, and that's why I'm really looking forward to what's still to come. But above all, I'm looking forward to the first track day at the Nürburgring. That's going to be really cool.